I'm hoping in 5 years I can write a book called, We Are Ready for the Next Pandemic. But it'll take tens of billions in R&D that the US and the UK will be part of that. It'll take probably about $1 billion a year for a pandemic task force at the WHO level, which is doing the surveillance and actually doing what I call germ games, where you practice. You say, okay, what if a bioterrorist brought smallpox to 10 airports? How would the world respond to that? That there's naturally caused epidemics and bioterrorism caused epidemics that could even be way worse than what we experience today. And yet the advances in medical science should give us tools that we could do dramatically better. So you'd think this would be a priority. The next year will be where those allocations have to get made, including this global pandemic task force.
Bill Gates warns of smallpox terror attacks as he seeks research funds. This is from November of 2021, back when Gates warned that bioterrorism could be a bigger threat than naturally occurring epidemics. Now, in just a few days from now, he will be meeting with the World Health Organization to discuss this global pandemic treaty. And right on cue, ladies and gentlemen, we now have monkeypox cases under investigation in Canada as outbreak spreads in Europe and the US, UK, Portugal, and Spain, also investigating cases as global numbers grow. And here we see the experts are warning that the monkeypox is spread through close body contact and not through air in people that aren't sick. Well, Bill Gates seems to think otherwise when he said that the next pandemic was likely to be a respiratory virus. So, when can we really trust the experts anyways in these early days when they got everything about COVID-19 84 so wrong? We see here Montreal has 17 suspected monkeypox cases. The official says it's not highly contagious or severe. Well, how does that explain why the US government just placed a $119 million order for 13 million freeze-dried monkeypox vaccines? They've topped that order up as well with an additional $12 million option for an innovative combination of smallpox and a monkeypox vaccine. This already has people losing their minds, like this crazy lady here who says hashtag monkeypox is what happens when you blank stop vaccinating your children. Like as if the COVID-19 84 shot for your kids would have anything to do with stopping this monkeypox situation. I couldn't help myself. I had to point out pronouns in the bio, like this guy says, yeah, every single time. So it does seem that the fear state is going to be transitioning potentially from the COVID-19 84 pandemic to this new monkeypox situation because, well, Omicron isn't scary enough anymore. So release the monkeypox, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to talk about all that and much more in this video, guys. But before we do, I'd ask that you quickly check me out here at pressfortruth.ca/donate. I really need your help moving forward. If you want to support my efforts to bring you this information, you can do so by checking me out right here. You can do PayPal one-time donation, you can do Bitcoin, you can do other cryptocurrencies, you can join Subscribestar, which is a great way to go since I was recently kicked off of Patreon. You can do an e-transfer as well to dan@pressfortruth.ca. You could also sign up here for a monthly reoccurring contribution, or guys, if you like to just keep things old school like I do, you could send cash or checks or equipment or simply just words of encouragement as well to my P.O. box, guys. Links for everything are located in the description below. Thank you to everybody who contributes to my efforts to bring you this info. All right, let's go over this clip from the beginning a little bit more in depth. We won't go through the whole thing. Of course, I'll have links to all of this in the description below for sources that you can look into this, as I always do. But let's just take a listen to what he had to say here back in November of 2021.